Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from Temple of Balance on Facebook, Temple of Balance on YouTube, and templeofbalance.com.au. And I'm here to share some cards or pull some cards for this week ahead. That's from today, the 25th of May, till Sunday, the 31st of May. It feels very neat finishing the week off at the end, last day of the month, so that's pretty cool. Plus that saves me on my title of the video saying May to June. So it feels neat and tidy to finish on the last day. So thank you for watching and thanks for joining me today. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So I'm recording this on Monday morning. Here I'm coming to you from Tasmania, Australia. The news at the moment is that Facebook has randomly, for no good reason, deactivated my Facebook account. So for now, I am sharing my videos on YouTube. So until I'm back into Facebook, I'll be sharing what would be my live supportive videos on my YouTube channel. So please keep an eye out at Temple of Balance on YouTube. I'll share any social media things through my Instagram. So that's Temple of Balance on Instagram. And I'll also be sharing our cards for the day, which all my scheduled posts have also been removed. My cards for the day will be on my website, templeofbalance.com.au, under the blog tab. So I've got two blogs. I've got video blog, which is where you'll see this video, perhaps if you're on my website. Also the written sort of article blogs, which is where you'll find the card of the day. So I'm feeling good. I'm slightly frustrated about it, but I'm sure it will be reactivated again. And if it's not in the next 7 days, I'll just set up another account. So luckily, Corey, my husband, he has administration rights to my groups and pages, so the pages haven't gone. So that's the main thing. So it could be worse. So for now, I am here premiering this video on YouTube. If you have come over from Facebook, then welcome. Please subscribe to Temple of Balance on YouTube, because if or when these sorts of things happen and I can't get onto Facebook, this will be where I come. I'll be on YouTube, I'll be on my website, I'll be on Instagram, I'll be wherever I am able to get and share with you. So please subscribe if you're new to watching on my YouTube channel. So what I'll be doing today is using my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my Animal Kingdom Oracle, and I'll be using these cards to find the best card for every day this week, and then the best card for the theme for this week ahead. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance or pulling cards for individuals here today, or on any of my videos actually. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So please take on board what feels right, what resonates, what fits into your life easily at this time, and just let the rest go. If it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. And I suggest you come back and connect with this recording throughout the weeks, just to touch base and remind yourself of the things that have been coming up. So I'm going to pause the video and set up for my card with my cardboard, my board for the cards, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, so here we go. Let's warm up the hands, warm up the cards, because I am shuffling the deck now, and I am holding the intention that I want to find the best cards, for Monday the 25th of May, Tuesday the 26th of May, Wednesday the 27th of May, Thursday the 28th of May, Friday the 29th of May, Saturday the 30th, and Sunday the 31st of May. And then I want to find the best card for the theme for this whole week. So I'm looking for the best cards so that are most helpful for the majority of us for each day this week and the theme. So the best cards I trust are these from here. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the theme. Now I can tell you already that the energy is strange. There are strange occurrences and happenings happening at the moment, and I'm also just feeling in this last 10 or 15 minutes this really strong butterfly transformation energy that's coming through. So I'm interested to see how or if that continues throughout the week potentially. So let's start with today. Today's card is today the 25th of May, and we're starting with a featured card. So let me just separate the blue tack because I have another card to pull. So we have the sensuality card, card 46, and it has further instructions here, which are to choose a random card, breathe deeply, and choose a random card. So I'm not thinking about it. Oh, we've got another featured card. Actually, this is very much not surprising, this card at all. And it says here to take the top card from the deck. Ah, the cockatoo. Okay, let me just divide these up so we can see them all. I'll overlap some of these other cards, then I'll put them back up in a moment. Okay, so we have these three cards for Monday. Card 46, Sensuality. Card 9, Cobra Bite. And card 47, the Cockatoo. These have all come up together for a reason. So what I'm going to do is look at these cards separately, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. So card 46, Sensuality, it says love, breath, relationship, passion. This is about reviving ourselves on Monday. It's about breathing fresh new air that brings a new life, that brings a fresh start, that revives us. This is especially important after a period of feeling deflated or stuck in a rut in our life. This is the breath of fresh air. This is the springtime after a long winter, a long cold winter. This is the re-energizing a stale relationship or a stagnant part of our life. This is about breathing life in again. It's about being excited and motivated and feeling a deeper sense of connection with ourselves, in our relationships, in our life. Sensuality to me is about a deeper feeling of self-love. It's about feeling a love for life, a joy for life, a love and a connection to life, and that revival that motivates and inspires us. This card here is card 9, called Cobra Bite. It's ouchy. It says sting, shock, truth, and illusion. I am not surprised at all that this card would have come up because, as I've just written in my current energy report, and as I just said before I even turn these cards over, there are strange occurrences happening at the moment and these last few days. There are strange things happening, strange surprises, things happening that are unusual, that don't typically happen or have never happened before. And they might be small little irritating things. For some of us, it may be bigger things that we're dealing with from a surprise nature. This brings surprise, shock, truth. This is helping us awaken further to the truth of who we are and what is best for us in our life. This is card 47, called Cockatoo, and it reminds us to be compromising. And there's another feeling around this which was connected with today's card that I shared on my website, which is to be adaptable. To be adaptable to the surprises and the changes and these sudden things that are taking us by surprise at this time. How can we adapt to them? How can we adapt when the rug's been pulled out from under us? What we can do is we can take some steps to revive ourselves, to look at things outside the box, to look at things in new ways, to find a compromise or find a way to adapt to the situation. So these are all of our cards for Monday, and very much on point. And so I'm pretty much halfway through my Monday already. So see how it sits for you. Now this card is Tuesday the 26th of May. It's tucked in here. It's the Doe, card 41. And the Doe says to feel deeply. It's reminding us that we will probably be on Tuesday in a deep state of feeling. And it's reminding us that it's okay if we're feeling sensitive and we're in a space of raw emotion on Tuesday. We're being encouraged to really listen, pay attention, especially to how we feel on Tuesday. Just because this is potentially an emotional day doesn't mean it's going to be a bad day. I feel that we've spent many generations kind of thinking our emotions are some type of curse, some type of bad thing. But it's actually a good thing, I feel, to be sensitive and to have those days where we feel a little more emotion than others. So we might be in a deep sense of feeling and very much a bit mushy kind of feeling inside. But we're being encouraged to really listen to how we feel, because it's going to help guide us and help us get back on track. So whatever occurs on Tuesday as well may heighten our sensitivity on Monday, may heighten our sensitivity for Tuesday. So it may also be an on-flowing, bit of a rippling effect. Now Wednesday, the 27th of May, it looks like we're going into a time of clearing. It's card 8, called Purification. It says cleanse, detoxification and toxins. And this is very much about clearing things on all levels, clearing the things that are holding us back. After this emotional, potentially heightened sensitive day on Tuesday, we may have some things revealed that require cleansing. Or we may even move into without being able to explain why, we might just have this urge to clear and cleanse. Even to put our body through a bit of a detox or even a bit of a fast that works for us and our body and our lifestyle and our health. These things may just automatically be sort of inspired in us on Wednesday as we're being encouraged to really clear out on all levels. So physically in our life, physically in our body, also emotionally, of any unexpressed, suppressed, repressed emotions, which may become very loud on Tuesday. If this is potentially a sensitive, emotional day, if we're feeling suppressed, repressed, or have unexpressed emotions that are bottled up inside, this is probably going to be uncomfortable because it will be trying to get our attention, and we may be continuing to try and avoid our deep feeling. So whatever is revealed from this depth of feeling, we may want to clear the unwanted or the unnecessary parts, the stuff that's weighing us down on Wednesday. So drinking lots of water will help flush out our system as well. And maybe practicing, writing in our journal and expressing how we feel. So Wednesday's about clearing. This is Thursday, the 28th of May. We have card 35, support. It says comfort loved ones, reassurance. And this, as I said last week when it came up last week as well, this card only comes up when we're feeling unsupported or unloved. So this is looking like already a bit of a challenging week, potentially, from what I'm seeing now. It's important for us, especially on Thursday, to remind ourselves and reassure ourselves that we are loved, we are supported. If we are feeling particularly vulnerable, especially in regards to our loved ones in spirit or any loved ones who have recently passed over to spirit, then this is also a sign from them saying they're coming in very close and that they love us very much. So we are not alone, but we may feel alone potentially on Thursday. Now this is Friday the 29th of May. It's card 24, Expanded Love. And it says productivity, teamwork, holding space. This is a really beautiful card to have come up, and it talks about things coming together, but it also talks about working in conjunction with at least one other person. So it's a teamwork. It's a team effort sort of feeling here on Friday. We may feel that we have to do all this sort of stuff alone or on our own, or we may be feeling kind of guilty or, not really happy about bringing other people into our problems or how we're feeling or what's going on for us. This feels very alone sort of feeling. Whereas it feels like on Friday, we may have the potential of the support coming in to help us realize that we're not doing this on our own at all. So there is a sense of working as a team, working with others, and really making some really good progress in moving forward in our life, but also in holding space. We may also feel Friday quite productive in getting things happening, getting work done, getting projects tied up or completed. Now this is Saturday the 30th of May. So we have a shift here. So we've got a pretty interesting, maybe challenging first few days of the week. As we hit Friday and into Saturday, things are really looking like they pick up. So we'll see what these other cards are too in a minute. But this is card 25 called Earth Dragon, and it says physical reformation. Things are changing. Things are changing in our body. Things are changing in our physical life. And I've just been talking about this and writing about it in the report, the current energy report for my members. Before I even started this video, I even talked about the butterfly transformation and some really deep changes that are happening. And this is also talking about that sort of energy. It says that things are changing. Things are being remolded in our life and remolded too in our body. So these strange occurrences, these things that are happening like through the Cobra bite here, these shock, truth, illusion sort of energy that's pushing forward in a really sort of ouchy, strange way, are actually prompting, pushing and pulling us to make some changes, some improvements in our life, with our lifestyle, how we treat our body, what we're consuming, how much exercise or how much we're supporting our health of our physical body as well, but also out into our life. So we're looking at our relationships, we're looking at our work situation, we're looking at our residence, where we live, what we're doing on a physical level. And this is all under the magnifying glass. It's all been questioned and highlighted, and we're really working out whether we want to proceed with things, whether things need to end, whether things need to start in a different way. All this sort of stuff's been questioning, at least on Monday. So as we flow here into Saturday, we might see this come forward again, or even move to another level. So this now is Sunday, the 31st of May. And we've got the Sea Dragon, card 18. It says to be gentle with yourself. So there's a gentleness coming in, a fragility. It feels like this very fragile, gentle, almost vulnerable side of ourselves is probably going to be stepping forward on Sunday. And we may feel a little bit like I get this feeling with this card, like we have this really brittle or very new, maybe it's a very new shell around us that we might feel a bit like we're getting used to. So it feels like there's something shifting here between Saturday and Sunday, that and it feels on Sunday some adjustments that we might need to make into this new way of feeling or this new way of living that is coming from all the changes and the deep stuff that's going on at the moment. So we're being encouraged on Sunday to be gentle with ourselves. Just move gently. Don't overthink it. Don't put pressure on ourselves. Don't be too hard or self-critical on who we are or on others as well. It's about just treading lightly on Sunday. So before I pull the theme card, there is a general sense of feeling perhaps a little bit alone or private throughout the first part of the week. Friday and Saturday feels to be like some more shifting, maybe some more activity, especially in our physical life, our physical body, and then this sort of adjustment feeling here on Sunday. So this card is our theme. It's going to help us see the bigger picture for the whole week ahead. It's card 16 called Stepping In. It says to make a solo commitment. Test the water, allow and flow. We've been encouraged this week to keep moving forward. It's not the time to give up, even if we go through some really challenging spaces earlier on in the week. Let's not give up. Let's just keep looking for a solution. Let's keep being patient. Let's keep testing the water and trusting in the flow that we are moving into. We may find this week, at some point this week, that we might need to make a commitment. This may be a commitment in the workplace, a commitment in a relationship, commitment to some type of living situation. But this can also be a personal commitment that we make. It feels to be a very personal week, so I wouldn't be surprised if this comes up as quite a personal commitment we're being encouraged to make this week. It may be a commitment to breaking a habit, a commitment to a new lifestyle or a new way of living for us that's more supportive for our body. It may be a commitment to the next step, or a commitment to a new something that's important to us this week. Let's not wait on others to make a commitment to. Let's step up and step in and make that commitment that we need to make, whether others do or are ready to or not. Okay, this may be a little bit of a bumpy road this week, but you know, all is not lost. We can work with it. We can find creative solutions and options and opportunities within the challenges and the strange happenings that are happening at the moment. As long as we can really consider staying in the flow as best as we can. Maybe we don't want to overcommit this week. Maybe Friday is probably one of the best days for maybe, you know, what am I looking at? You know, when I think about my week ahead, I'm planning things that I need to do each day. Some days I plan lightly, other days I plan heavily. So for me, looking at the potential for this week, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the things that I've planned throughout the week maybe get pushed into Friday, which feels to be potentially a more productive day. But there is a lot of energy moving. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of transformation taking place. There's a lot of really strange things happening that are pushing us outside the box and into new areas. And there is this start of this butterfly transformation energy that's coming through. If and as usually I would share my poetry and things on Facebook. As things come through, as I would usually share on Facebook, I will either do them on Instagram, on my website under the blog, or on my YouTube channel, because I can actually share posts on YouTube. So just keep an eye out on various forms or various platforms, if you like, and I'll share as I can. I don't feel my block from Facebook at this time is a big barrier. I feel like it's actually probably not a bad thing, because it's pushing me into doing some other, or looking at some other options. But I would certainly be back on Facebook when I can be. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I trust this information resonates with you and supports your week ahead. Just see how you go. There's nothing to dread or fear, even though there's probably some heavy energy coming through at least the beginning of this week. Please don't let it stir up any fear or dread for any days. Don't wish your days over, because you're never going to get them back. So just use the guidance to support you. See what happens for you and how things move as you move through your days. So if you've enjoyed the video today, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. I've used my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards today with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. You can learn more about these decks on my website if you're inspired to. Please, if you want to learn more about me and the work I do, if you want to support it, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. If you want to help me as far as my Facebook limitations, please share the heck out of this video back to Facebook. Share my cards for the day that I share on my website too. Share anything that you feel inspired to share. That would help me so much. So thank you in advance. Have a fantastic week. Happy birthday to anyone who has a birthday this week too. And I look forward to rounding up May, and we'll see what this last week has to offer. So have a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.